Battle Period 4 in the Faction War has begun, plus there is a boost on guild marks. So if you're trying to earn guild marks in the game for the season, good news, you can get more. I mean, a lot of us already have plenty. But anyways, let's see where the Faction War stands. So right now, these are the new contested territories in the top part of the map, in the, I guess, North Africa and over here. So right now, the company is winning here, Western East Indies. And then Northern Open Seas, see, the company's also winning. It's only day one, so this will change. Northern African Coast, the company's winning. And then right now, the DMC is winning up here. So last week didn't go so well for the DMC. It went really well for the company. Like, we have all of this territory here. And we also gained a territory in Africa. So yeah, the DMC had a bad battle period last week. So let's look at the rewards. What we have right now is the company is leading 5-3, which means I can claim several things. I can claim all rewards. So let me claim I got the colors, cool. So I got the Black Diamond Ship Cosmetic for the company, and I got the Momentous Stride for the company. So, I mean, it's still a close battle. I mean, the war continues. The DMC could turn it around this battle period, but we'll just have to wait and see. But, yeah, all this is going to get fought over the next, let's see, 13 days, so the next 2 weeks of the war continues. So, yeah, we'll see how this plays out. And what else is going on? Oh yeah, there is 2 new ships that have joined the war. Well, they're not new ships. They're just repurposed ships that for each side has another ship. So the Opwelling is now the Obstawing. If I mispronounce that, all well, which is going to be fighting on the side of the DMC. Meanwhile, the Solar Royale is now the Solar Imperial. So the company has a new, I guess, boss ship. And the DMC has a new boss ship for players to go after. So 2 fearsome enemies enter the fray to inspire fresh terror those that they turn the cannons against. Okay, so that's the big to-do about Battle Phase 4, or Battle Period 4. I guess they can't make up their mind what they want to call it. Nothing really new in the store, and unfortunately, the Gloria Dorn event is over. I hope y'all are able to get the cosmetics, those For Honor cosmetics, because they're gone now. Doesn't really seem like there's anything new. I think this is new, the Ronin Tau. I think that's new. I guess it complements the Wolfheart Seas cosmetics. But it'll cost 630 gold. I'll probably pass on that. But, I mean, there could be stuff in here that's new to you. But not really new to me. But anyways, that's what's in the store. And going forward in the seasonal calendar, starting next week is the Azure Solstice time limited event. So that's going to be going on. You'll get a new Bombard and some other stuff starting with the Azure Solstice event. And that's going to be running from the 9th of December all the way to the end of the year. So we got that going on throughout the rest of the month in Skull and Bones with the Azure Solstice event returning. And I think there'll probably also be some cosmetics you can earn in the store as well. I think there were cosmetics last year. So if there were cosmetics last year, there'll probably be new cosmetics as well, because there'll be like a event currency to go with it. This week it's all about the Serpent's Wrath, defy Commander Zhang of the Dragon's Claw. Once again, the Gelmark boosts, the Ravenous Fury, the Sea Monsters. So that's the big to-do this week, along with the Faction War in World Tier 2. So we'll go to Blackwood real quick and see what Blackwood has available. A lot of it probably is the same stuff for the most part, but there might be some things that have been rotated in. Okay, so we got all this stuff pretty much the same. Most of you probably already got this strip by now. See, oh yeah, 2 new, well not new, but 2, blueprints. Let me go ahead and purchase those. I mean, they're not that expensive. Plus, I got tons of guild marks. Let me go ahead and stockpile on this. Save that for when we have a silver boost weekend. I'm going to go ahead and buy that deep iron. I'm getting as much deep iron as I can get, for the next ship. The Corvette's probably going to end up taking a lot of deep iron to build, most likely. I guess it's coming maybe in January. So, yeah, that's what's happening with Blackwood's store. All right, so let's see what Unita has to offer. And yes, I traveled all the way from Telok to St. Anne just so I didn't have to deal with Unita's dragon chasing sister. So, yeah, nothing really new or special in her shop either. There might be some blueprints because, well, here's these blueprints down here. So, if there's one of these blueprints that you have yet to acquire, well, they're available this week at the helm for Unita as well as her sister over in Telok, along with all the other usual stuff. All right, let's see what those cosmetics look like that we just earned. Well, for the company at least. So let me scroll down. All right, let's have a look at this. So we got that and dat. Well, I already had that. Okay, so we'll see what that has. And all I got to do is get these two. The sail pattern and then the Corsair nameplate. So that might be a quick minute before we get these. But hey, at least I got the sail color. We got the sail color, got the hull color, and we got the sail emblem. All right, so we'll set to C and have a look at this really quick. But yeah, the faction war continues, battle period 4, and yeah, it does feel like the company is starting to win the war. I don't know what that is about, to be honest. I guess maybe there's more people playing for the company than the DMC. I know the players on the DMC were like putting out some memes and videos like Run DMC and some nice trash talking. But action speaks louder than words, as they say. And yeah, they didn't exactly win battle period 3. But they still have a chance to get back into the war in battle period 4, but I feel like the momentum at the moment is on the side of the company. So vive la France, because France at the moment is winning the faction war. Does that mean that the company or the DMC will be the ultimate winners? Or is there somebody else lurking in the shadows playing both sides against each other? Like, I don't know, the BTA? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But we do have 2 new boss ships on each side for players to go after. The Ops Wing for the company to go after. And the Sola Imperial for the DMC to go after. Which should give you war assets and help make the faction war a little bit more interesting. Hopefully. And I think eventually like the Sea Lords are going to become more involved with the faction war. And I've talked about that before. It's like I don't really see how any of them would be on the side of the DMC because each one has their reasons for being against the DMC. Like the twins, right? They're on the side of the company. I mean, they have their own sub faction, the Course Fleet, and I still don't know why the Course Fleet attacks us because we're on the same side, Hubic twins now. But okay, but they're technically on the side of the French at the moment, unless they just stab the French in the back. But with Lepest is also French, and I don't know, he kind of does his own thing, but I feel like he's more aligned with the company. And then you have Vikram, who absolutely hates the DMC, despises them. So why would Vikram side with the DMC? The only one that would probably side with the DMC is Lee, from that one mission we did a few weeks ago when the faction war first came out. There was a mission where we helped out her faction against the French. So does that imply that Lee is the only Sea Lord that might ally with the DMC against the company? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But personally, I don't really think it makes sense for any of the Sea Lords to side with the DMC, except for, I guess, maybe Lee. If I'm being honest, I think most of us right now are just biding our time, waiting for the season to be over or waiting for the Azure event to commence next week. Because a lot of us just want the Corvette, our land combat, eventually to be added to the game. It is very strange that there's yet to be any mention about land combat, even though it was supposed to come out this season along with the officers, but the faction war delayed and caused some other things to be delayed as well. Plus, allegedly, Ubisoft Singapore is also working on a rumor, not yet confirmed, remake of Black Flag, which is supposed to come out in March 2026. Once again, has yet to be confirmed, but it's possible that a lot of their resources are focused on getting the remake of Black Flag ready to go. And I do feel like there's going to be a lot of collab going on between Black Flag and Skull and Bones. It makes sense. But yeah, once again, that's just speculation on my part. But overall, yeah, the faction war, it's okay. I mean, it's I guess it gives you something to do in the game while you're doing your helm stuff and whatever else you're up to. But it's not exactly setting the world on fire. But I guess it's something. But at the moment, once again, this is where we stand. With the northern part of the map now up for grabs, we'll see who ends up ultimately prevailing up here. Will it be a tie ball game? Will each side take two territories, or will one get a clean sweep, or will it be like 3-1, similar to Battle Period 3? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But what are you looking forward to most when it comes to the future of Skull and Bones? Are you enjoying the faction war? Or are you just waiting for something else, like the Azure event, or the Corvette, or the next season, with the hopes of maybe getting the land combat, as well as the officers and the Kraken? Feel free and let me know below in the comments section.